And now, more of my exclusive interview with Ashraf Ghani, the president of Afghanistan. So you don't believe that this is a situation like South Vietnam in 1972, when after the United States made a deal to end its intervention, it became very likely that that government would collapse. You do not believe that your government faces any imminent danger of collapse because of a Taliban attack?
No. And the reasons are the following. First, the Afghan Defense and Security Forces have been carrying over 90% of the operations in the last 2 years. The risks 20 years ago were entirely borne by US and international forces, and since 2006, with NATO's formal engagement by NATO and others till 2014. But from the day I've become president, every year we assumed more of the burden, and it is registered by the number of our martyrs and the sacrifices of our people. Our special forces, our commandos, our Air Force, 40,000 strong, are the backbone of the Republic, and already equally the national support for our armed forces across all of Afghanistan has been immense. Our security forces are truly national. Second, our partners are not abandoning us. Both President Biden, Secretary Blinken, that we've the honor of receiving here, and President Biden that I talked to, Secretary General NATO, are framing it with us as a new chapter of partnership, where the shift from predominantly military to predominantly economic, humanitarian, and of course political takes place. This is what we are working out. Equally, our sovereignty is now enhanced, because when you have a massive international presence, of course reduced substantially during the years of my presidency, you share some of the functions. Now it's ours to make decisions and to be able to carry. The other opportunity is the region. The region now needs to wake up to the reality that the US presence wasn't here for big power competition or long-term plans of confronting other powers. Afghanistan, we would like to become permanently neutral, and our permanent neutrality is recognized and endorsed both by the region and the international community. And that offers the opportunity to preempt Afghanistan, God forbid, becoming a battleground for proxy warfare in the region. The negative consequences, if we don't follow this path and go with short-termism and immediacy, will be harming everybody. The region wants stability, peace, and prosperity, and Afghanistan can become a very significant peace in Afghanistan, and stability in Afghanistan can become a very significant catalyst of this.
Mr. President, you're a scholar. Tell us what you think history will say about America's 20-year intervention in Afghanistan. Did we achieve anything? What would you say to the American people?
Well, first of all, my gratitude to the American people, particularly 2,448 Americans who paid the ultimate sacrifice. Their lives are very valuable to us, of course. Our heroic security and defense forces have tens of thousands of sacrifices, and we have assumed the burden. The United States came to our help in the hour of our need, where we were truly devastated. Tom Friedman in 2002 visited, I think, with then Senator Biden as among the first visitors to Afghanistan, and it described Kabul as the true ground zero, because everything was destroyed. There's been a lot of positive things. Of course, the type of assistance that was administered, you know, I'd been on record that it could have been much more effective in building, state building, market building, and peace building. The judgment we need to await, my duty now is to make sure that the analogies, false analogies with Vietnam and other type of conditions do not get hold of a narrative. Our narrative today should be one of focusing on the next chapter of cooperation, and we would like to thank the American society, particularly over 1 million veterans who were in our country, and I'm always moved by their statement that I hear that they've left part of their heart in Afghanistan. They also have a place in our hearts. This phase of our relationship is going to be societal to societal, and hopefully with peace, economy to economy. We need the convening power of the United States, as we've had their attention during the Biden presidency until now, to focus on convincing all regional actors to embrace a formula. We also thank the Biden administration for emphasizing now that the UN should play a critical role in facilitating the peace process. That allows, that formula will allow those stakeholders, such as Iran, that could not deal directly with the United States, to be able to deal with each other, so we can arrive at our end state, our goal, a sovereign, independent, connected, united, and neutral Afghanistan.